What's up, BP Squad, and welcome back to another video. Today, guys, I want to talk to you about my current training routine, what that's looking like, and what goals am I trying to accomplish. Now, I rarely talk about my goals, but as you guys know, I'm still training to accomplish the full planche. A while back, I talked about my struggles with full planche, how long I've been training to accomplish the full planche, so I'm still chasing that goal. But along the way, I managed to pick up 2 other goals that I'm trying to aim for. But first, let's talk about the full planche. The full planche is something that I've been training for probably the last 7 years or so. It hasn't been 7 consistent years, but on and off, 7 years in total. And I had some positives, some negatives, as I'm still struggling to get that full planche. But guys, as of recently, I've seen some upside. I had a complete overhaul to my planche training program. No longer am I training the planche like I used to. This new training approach, I have seen significant changes and really improvement. And what I come to find out, guys, is when you train the planche, you don't just train it like you're trying to build strength. You train it just like a skill. As we know in calisthenics, it's more than just strength. A lot of it has to do with skill work. So you train calisthenics, you're gonna be building your strength, right? But you're also gonna be working to improve your skill set. Whether that be handstands, handstand push-ups, even muscle-ups is sort of a skill set. You can have a great degree of strength, but skills will always pay the bills, and skills encompasses calisthenics. So with planche, I'm training a lot more frequently, but I'm also reducing my volume a little bit. So I get more training frequency, which is gonna treat it like a skill set versus what I used to do, a lot of volume, a lot of intensity, but now I'm just dialing things back, just really focusing on those minute details. Protraction, going really slow, not overdoing it with the planche. And I must say, the last 3 weeks, it's been looking really good. I'm really aiming to have my full planche by the time my second kid is 5 months old. Yes, for you guys who don't know, I have a second kid on the way. I was trying to accomplish the full planche prior to my kid getting here, but we're about 2 months out, so I'm not gonna get the full planche. But I have a 5-month goal that I'm trying to accomplish the full planche. 2 or 3 seconds, that's all I really need, and I'm gonna build from there. And I really can't wait to have this move down. I'm just tired of training the full planche. I love the grind, but at the same time, it's like 7 years. It's a long time, and I can't wait to give you guys my story when I finally accomplish the planche. Give or take, you guys know genetics also play a role, but it's not gonna stop me. I'm like Deku, Asta. Nothing is going to stop me, I can assure you. So right now, guys, planche is first priority. I'm training that diligently. The second skill that I'm working on now is gonna be the ring handstand. Yes, the ring handstand is just an awesome looking move. When you see it, to me, it's like the culmination of strength, balance. I love the ring handstand. Now, can I do the freestanding ring handstand? No. But I'm training it with assistance. So as you guys can see, I'm using the band to assist with the ring handstand. This is a great way to build that time under tension. The ring handstand is totally different from a regular handstand. With the ring handstand, a problem that I'm facing right now is just opening up my shoulders. So if you take a look at my shoulders with the ring handstand, you'll notice that my shoulders are more closed. Ideally, you want your shoulders more open, just like a regular handstand. The more open your shoulders are, the more you don't have to work as hard, because when your shoulders are more closed, you still have a pretty good handstand, but it's that you tend to use a little bit more energy. When your shoulders are open, stacked, and aligned, the handstand feels a lot more in control and you feel a lot more stable. With the ring handstand, I find myself really struggling to open up my shoulders. So I'm also doing mobility exercises to really open up my shoulders. What I have also found with the ring handstand, when using the band tends to really stretch out because you just don't have the shoulder strength to keep your hands aligned with your shoulders. So you find your hands being more spread apart, whereas you want them to be more like shoulder width apart. So in order to prevent that, I honestly figured out I need a little bit more strength, and specifically shoulder stability. With the ring handstand, you have a lot of instability, so your shoulders have to work a whole lot harder to create that stability. So sometimes during my ring handstand routine, I'll switch between a lighter band and a medium to a heavy band. Using the heavy band will allow me to have more time under tension because my shoulders aren't going all over the place. So I hold that anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds. Now when I want to have a little bit more instability, I use a lighter band. But of course, I have to fight a whole lot more to make sure my grip doesn't go so wide. I want them shoulder width apart. So instead of getting 15 or 20 seconds, I'm probably getting 5 12 seconds on a good day. From what I know at this very moment, there's not a whole lot of information you guys can find on the internet regarding the ring handstand. However, the videos I come across, they've been pretty helpful. Now, I use the ring handstand to supplement my planche training. So at the end of my planche training, I train the ring handstand for approximately 20-30 minutes or so, and it varies with intensity on days. Some days I'm gonna go a little bit more intensely, so I might use a lighter band to force my shoulders to work a whole lot more. Some days I'm gonna use a heavier band to really create that time under tension, so that way my body gets used to being upside down using a pair of rings. So those are my 2 upper body skills. My last skill that I'm working on is called a levitation squat. I don't know if that's the real name for it, but that's just something that I've come across and that's what they call it. But specifically, there's a guy on Instagram, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, it's like William So. This guy is crazy strong. He's one of the first guys that I noticed on social media where he was doing unique exercises involving his lower body, his ankles, his knees, the list goes on. He really pushes the limits of the human body. So shout out to him just for inspiring me to really unlock this move. Now, the levitation squat can be really dangerous. You have to approach it like the planche. Don't train it like a strength move. It does require a great amount of strength. However, you need to understand this is more of a skill. So don't approach it with a lot of volume and intensity. You want the intensity to be from anywhere from, I say 60 to 70%, and you don't want a lot of volume. I'm training the levitation squat 2 or 3 times out of the week. There were times where I was pushing 3 or 4 times out of the week, and I noticed my left ankle was bothering me a little bit. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and scale things back because I honestly can't afford to have an injury. My insurance, I don't know at this point. So I gotta make sure I train effectively. This is a cool looking move. It's really taxing. It really forces you to push your limits. And if you had to ask, why am I training this move? I don't really know. I just like pushing my body. And what really pushes me to unlock these unique and crazy looking moves is this song I heard on Instagram.
It's a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable.
I don't know what it is about that. I'm just like, I'm here for a short time. Why not push the limits of my body? And so the levitation squat is just that. I don't know the correct term for it. This is just what I know it to be. Other than being a cool looking move, it has amazing benefits. You're gonna be strengthening your ankles in the process, your shin muscles. You're gonna improve the durability, the resilience of your ankles. People have a lot of ankle injuries. So this has forced me to really elevate my current understanding of the human body, push my limits, but make my body a whole lot more resilient. I'm training martial arts. So of course we do jump kicks, which by the way, my leg is back. It doesn't hurt as much. I had to talk about that in a separate video where I was having some struggles with my right leg. I couldn't do any flashy kicks. Hence why I haven't been doing a whole lot of fighting videos. My inner thigh muscles were hurting, but I can say that I feel pretty good now. So those videos are coming back. But with strength and durability being a byproduct of training for this move, I just couldn't pass up the opportunity. Now, do I recommend for you guys to train this move? It's really up to you. 90 to 95% of you guys don't care about this probably. You're just looking at it like, oh, it looks cool, looks dangerous. I'm not gonna do it. Spence probably shouldn't do it. Again, I'm crazy, okay? I just push myself. But if you're all into just challenging yourself and wanna push the limits of the human body, try it out. If you do, make sure you guys shoot me an email, shoot me a DM, because I could give you some pointers before you injure yourself. You have to approach this move smartly and delicately, just like you would with the planche. These are skill-based moves. So pushing yourself day in and day out is just an impending injury. We want to make sure we train effectively, intelligently. That way we can train for a long time and still accomplish our goals. But those are the 3 things I'm currently working on: planche, ring handstand, and the levitation squat. So now you guys know. Let me know in the comments what you guys are training for. Maybe it's planche, front lever, handstand push-up, muscle up, whatever it is. Even though I'm not there with the full planche, I can offer you guys tips, some advice. If you need coaching, I'm here for you. But I'll make sure I update you guys in the near future. I'll probably be including some more planche videos and vlogs in general, just to give you guys an other side other than just my usual workout routines, okay? If you guys enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Most importantly, make sure you are properly subscribed. I'll see you guys next video. Peace and love as always. And nah, shade. Boom. We out, baby.